Welcome to ancientsire. Thank you so much for joining me for your November 2016 General Tarot reading. I want to apologize for not being able to get all of my Zodiac readings out in October. I believe I was missing 3 signs total, but I do believe I got yours out. But if you were waiting on those few that I missed, again, I'm sorry. And I also apologize for this being so late. Unfortunately, I had a very tragic, very close death in my family, and I was just not physically, mentally, or emotionally able to complete those few readings. So that has just put me way behind. Anywho, thanks to all of you who have continued to return to my channel, and those of you who are brand new, welcome. Also, thank you to all of my subscribers and those of you who have left me comments and feedback. Thank you so much. I enjoy reading each and every one of them. Please keep those coming. Also, thank you to those of you who have contacted me for a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, you may do so by following the link to my website, which is listed in 3 areas: the description, the end of this video, and also in the upper corner of the screen. Please remember that these are general readings. It will not apply to each and every Libra out there. If this does not resonate with you, I highly recommend that you watch your sun and or rising sign as well. All right, Libra, so let's get started with your general reading for November, or what's left of it. Again, I've already shuffled and laid out the cards as usual, just to save a little bit of time. So, you start off with a bang this month. The very first card we have is the High Priestess. Major Arcana. She is, the energy is very mystical, very magical energy. She is the High Priestess. She is the witch, the sorceress, the intuitive, the psychic, the clairvoyant, the medium. Okay? She's very powerful on a spiritual level. Okay? Very connected with spirit and the elements. She's also connected with the dream world and the moon phases. Okay. Some look at her as the feminine divine representation. But for me, this is the generally speaking, I'm seeing this as dreams coming to you, very intuitive dreams coming to you. Some of you may be having a spike in intuition, you know, those gut feelings that come to you, or just a general knowing. All right. Pay attention to those. Those are messages, and they are important. Trust your gut feeling on any situation. 99.9% of the time, it is correct. I am also hearing that you're barely skimming the surface of the depth of the spirituality. Okay, so if you are just kind of dabbling in it, or you know, haven't done much research or don't know too much about it, you know, you barely skim the surface. And those of you who have been doing this for a long time, or very connected yourselves, there's still so much more to learn. All right. So the card crossing this one is your challenge. Okay. This could be a help or a hinder, a block or an unblock. All right. And you have the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is usually an earth sign, a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. Usually male, but not always. Okay. This can be female. This is more of a position than an actual gender. All right. I do see that his seat, his throne, is very protected. All right. And he serves as a protector, okay, of whatever it is, whether that be family, his job, the earth, the animals, the plants, whatever the case may be. He is usually a very good businessman, very grounded and down to earth, very logical, but very good with money and finance. All right, Libra, I'm so sorry for that interruption. Um, so I was at the King of Pentacles here. I'm feeling like the King of Pentacles is, or the Queen, okay, this could be male or female, like I said. But this could be a boss, a business owner, or an entrepreneur, or something of that nature. May come to you with a business opportunity or a proposal. You may be offered a promotion or a position in that company or business. He may just come to you with good advice. And when it comes to business, this is the best person to take business advice from. I do see that, he's a bit distracted though. Okay. He's facing one way, his body's facing one way, his head's facing another. So he's definitely, something has turned his head and turned his attention towards you, I'm feeling. Like I said, this may be a energy or an actual physical person in your life. Now, the next card in the reading is crowning your reading, and you have the Ace of Cups. That's a wonderful card because the Ace of Cups is a blessing. This is new opportunities, new love, new passion, new joy, okay, or a new phase in your life. If you are partnered with someone already, Libra, you may be taking your relationship to the next level or a deeper level. Okay. For you single Libras out there, this could be indicating a new love coming into your life. Okay. For those of you who may be expecting a child, this is definitely indicating a birth or a pregnancy, birth of a girl, I'm seeing. I hear my cup overfloweth with joy. Nice. So this is a highlight of what's going on for a lot of you in November. I am seeing also that when it comes to love, that it comes in phases. Okay. You may go through some dark times and some very full and bright times as well. I'm hearing for some of you that someone may have their eye on you. They may be, secretly admiring you. For some of you, I see 3 someones. I am also hearing growth, and that could be indicative a pregnancy again, or this could be a love aspect as well. Now, this could be a friendship. This could be a very close relationship with someone that you hold dear. It doesn't always have to be a romantic type of love. There's many types of love out there. Many different levels of love. Now, in the unknown position, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so it's like this. This is what it looks like upright. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign. Again, this could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, usually. Okay, they are the front runners. They are the ones who are right on the front line. They are your worker bees. Okay, they're the ones that do all the work. Now, they are also messengers, and they bring news of materialistic, earthly nature. Okay, this could be money, finance, job, career, property, home, materialistic things. Okay. However, because it is reversed, I'm hearing to make sure that you read all the fine print. Don't just jump the gun on things. Maybe go to this king for some business advice. Okay. Or get his opinion. I am hearing that this Knight of Pentacles could be a bit bullheaded and could be blowing smoke up your butt. Okay, so make sure you get all the details first. Okay. I'm also hearing to take the bull by the horns. That is a direct message that I just received, verbatim. So, whatever that means for you, Libra, I think it'll be on an individual level. Now, the next card in the reading is in the past, okay? This is the Catalyst card. This is why I like to call it Catalyst. This is what has started the rest of the reading, okay? And we have the 10 of Cups. Now, 10s are a completion, but it has to do with family, home, love in general, or I'm hearing family affairs, all right? I am hearing a lot of promises being made, or promises being fulfilled for some of you. I do see a lot of fertility again, okay, around the home. So some of you, are definitely expecting or will be. I'm also hearing the door is open, come on in. I don't really know what that means for, individually, but that is a direct message. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing a lot of you picking up a new craft or a new skill, learning from someone. You may be learning how to sew or knit or embroider or something like that. But it is a very classic, I'd say, skill to learn. You are spending a lot of times outdoors also. I'm hearing for some of you that you have hit the benchmark phase. So I'm feeling like, this is the last part of it. You passed this test and you have completed that stage of, or this lesson, okay, for some of you. All right. And, once you get to that 10, you pass that test, you go on to the next thing. But I do see that coming in. Interesting enough, the next card in the reading is in the future position. Please remember that future is never written in stone. It's just the most probable outcome if everything stays on the same course. And we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is indicative of weddings, parties, joyful family events. This could be a birth. This could be a marriage. This could be a homecoming. This could be a reunion. But I do see a family, two families coming together. And this could be a marriage, with a woman who has a child or that already has a child, and kind of unifying that relationship or that family unit. And this also could be a man with a child already from a previous relationship, whatever the case may be. You may also, for some of you, I'm also hearing adoption. But I do see that very clearly for a lot of you Libras. So I'll just add here, if you're not wanting a child, if those of you who are not wanting or planning a pregnancy, you better use some precautions, because that is definitely a strong energy this month. Now, the next card in the reading is in the position of you, your hopes, your fears, your desires, what is going on with you right now, how you feel about all of this, also why everything is happening. I do have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is telling me that a lot of you are having financial issues in this month. You may be having to go to someone for help. It may even be this man or this woman going to your significant other or your flame to be. Okay. This can indicate eviction, having to find a new place to live, but this is mainly about just financial issues in general. Okay. Or being worried about financial issues. I do see some of you going to a church or organization asking for help. And a lot of you do have a small child, or you may be receiving someone who comes to you with a small child asking for help. I'm hearing to be courteous and listen, because whoever it is really does truly need your help, and doing so is taking a lot of pride from them, but they do what they must for their family. This is not something that they are accustomed to, having to ask for help. I'm hearing that they are definitely not a mooch or a leech, okay? So keep that in mind. And if this is you having to ask for the help, Libra, don't be afraid to ask for the help. The help is there. It's kind of a pay it forward, I'm hearing. Okay, so the next card in the reading is in the people, the events, the energy surrounding you. And we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Now, the Seven of Swords it tells me that you have somebody who is very backstabbing. This is your frenemy, okay? I'm also hearing thief, or somebody acting very sneaky, all right? I do hear that they have left clues, or they have been very sloppy in their works, okay? They've left behind a few things to think about. They also have the mentality of, I have $100, but I gave you 10. What are you complaining about? All right. I am hearing the direct phrase, cat's got your tongue. I'm not sure what that means on an individual level. Hopefully that makes sense to those of you it applies to. I'm also hearing that this person, whoever it is, or these people, these energies, they are, they're those frenemies who look you straight in the eye and stab you in the back. Okay? But I do feel like this month, those things are going to be revealed. You're going to see the light and see the truth in that matter. Now, the next card in the reading is the Six of Cups upright. Okay, and this is in the unknown position again. This is unknown secrets, hidden knowledge, things you're not consciously aware of. And this is about walking down memory lane, reliving childhood memories, maybe going through things of the past and organizing things, putting your thoughts together. This could be organizing or sorting out details or items, or even sorting the memories, making sense of it. Again, I'm hearing that there are eyes on you, and for some reason I'm getting cat for a lot of you Libras. And I don't really know what that means individually, but that is coming through very clearly. For some of you, you may be meeting someone from the past. Someone from the past may be coming back. This could be a childhood friend, a a previous lover or a romantic interest. This could be a high school sweetheart or, something to that effect. But I do see you going over memories with that person as well. And I do see them as good memories, very positive memories. Now, the last card in your reading is in the outcome position. Okay. Again, this is never written in stone. This is just the most probable outcome. And I do feel like this is your energy for the month of November. Okay. We have the Magician. Now, for some of you, this could actually be a partner. Okay. Some of you are meeting this new love. Okay. Because the High Priestess and the Magician are the perfect match. Okay, they go hand in hand. This is the wizard, the sorcerer, the Merlin type energy. All right, the druid, the shaman. This is the sorceress, the high priestess, the witch, the healer. All right, they are both equally powerful, but on different levels. She is more in tune with the spiritual side of things. Okay, the intuition, the psychic, the medium, spiritual, across the veil kind of aspect, dream world, that sort of thing. He is more into the manifestation in the physical world. Now, the Magician is very powerful. All right. He can manipulate the elements at his will. He has a lot of sources and resources in his hands, and he can juggle them around. Some say that he can be, the puppet master when he wants to be, okay? But I do not feel like he's working on his negative side at this moment. For some of you, okay? For some of you, this could be indicating, a rival. But for the most part, I feel like this is a love interest or a new love coming in. I am hearing that he wears his love around his neck, or his emotions. This could be in a locket. This could be like a ring on a necklace, I'm seeing, for some of you. But I do see right now he's working with his thoughts and his power. Okay? I am seeing the color green coming up, definitely strong here. Notice he has this green planet around him or behind him. You see that? And on the High Priestess, she has the same green glowing color on this pedestal. So for some of you, you may be stepping into your power or your position. You may be manifesting your desires right about now, or using your resources, okay? For some of you, you may be meeting that equally powerful person. And this is mainly on a love level, but this could be a rivalry as well. Okay, so before I go, I did pull 3 oracle cards for you for the divinations of the Ancients Oracle deck, just to get a little bit more guidance. And the first card that we received was Astrology. And Astrology says, you have an important life purpose and you are here to shine brightly. You have always felt different and special and known that you were meant to be big. Trouble is life has got in the way, and even though you have felt a calling, you don't actually know what it is you are meant to do. Before you were born, you chose the exact time of your birth and date to determine who you would be in this lifetime and what you came here to achieve. Your astrological sign, stars, and planetary movements all play a big part in your life. Yes, you can create your own destiny, but it is the stars that point you in the right direction. So go and seek out the astrological map of the journey of your life, for by doing so, many answers will be revealed to you. Not only will you be fascinated, you will also find that which you may have been searching for all this time. Visit an accredited astrologer to have your astrological chart read. Enjoy stargazing. Learn about the planets and how the alignments affect you. Take bold steps towards your chosen destiny and go for it. The next one you received was Aura. And Aura says, wake up to what is really going on around you. Take a good long look at yourself and others, for all is not what you have painted in your mind. There are underlying reasons for certain people in your life acting as though they have your best interests at heart, although they are actually not always sweetness and light. This wake-up call serves you well and asks you to look at areas of your life where you could improve things. Deepen investigations into situations you have previously skimmed over. Become an observer, watch, and learn. Notice every detail in a person's mannerisms and energy, and soon you will be able to determine the bigger picture in all that you witness. Observe well, and the subtle truth will emanate clearly for you to determine. Always ask the question, is this for my highest good? You will witness something important. Become more aware of the signs and symbols that Spirit brings you. Try to see the good in others. You have a gift for sensing and seeing auras. All right, and the last one you have is numerology. Numerology says, everything that you have worked for hangs in the balance, so it is vital that you go through every detail thoroughly. You cannot afford to make errors at this time. Focus and precision will help achieve the results you desire. If you are serious about eliminating debt, stay away from poverty consciousness and negative thinking. If you want to draw more money to you, clean and organize your physical environment so as to make room for it to come. Keep a record of all your expenditures. Draw a profit and loss sheet and record your income and expenses. Check your bank statements carefully. Research utility and other companies to find the best rates. It's time to take back your control. Your accuracy wins you in a sought-after position. Number sequences confirm a message. An important event coincides with an auspicious date. Keep visualizing a preferred balance on your bank statement. All right, Libra. So those are your messages for the month of November, what's left of it. I do wish you many, many blessings, and I hope that this brought you some clarity and some insight into your life and helps you navigate through the month of November. So again, I wish you many blessings, and I will see you again in December. Namaste, friends.